for a strong finish. Well, if they lose this one, a lot will be pinned on this decision. Batting first on this pitch really does look risky.
So here we go, the players make their way out. The seismic crowd, they've waited all day for this match. They're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, that looks good with a bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway. The new ball will get some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that. No, terrible shot. Edge, amazing delivery. Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Driven away, but cover point collects. No run. Chance to run two. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Worked away. That's a nice single. Oh, great ball there, but it'll find the gap. 10 runs out in that over. Australia, 10 for none.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Singh, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and been put away.
Yadav, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Head cuts away, but finds the fielder just behind point. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. That's a solid shot. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. 6 off it. Australia 16 for none.
Excellent first over, and they followed up with a solid second over of the power play.
Krishna from the north end. That has made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Flick of the wrist off the front foot and away goes the ball. Might be four. The fielder out in the deep has some work to do.
That's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. There was no need for the fielders to chase that.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Can't get that outside the ring field. Hit that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
Pushed under the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. There'll be runs here. 11 runs added there. Australia 27 for none. Singh from the south end. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
The fielder can only fetch that, hooked away to the boundary.
Singh shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Can't get that outside the ring field. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. No, terrible shot. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Patel, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the north end. What a shot. Hit that one hard. No need to run.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Too much room and got what it deserved. Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more. Singh from the south end. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Chance to run 2. Good shot, a beauty.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
And that ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now.
Outstanding job. They read all the bowler's variations, combination of precision and power. Tremendous power play. Some adjustments to the field.
Worked away. That's a nice single. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. No, terrible shot. Doesn't beat the infield. Wade drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
It's a good delivery, but it doesn't matter when you play it like that. 4 runs.
Patel shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Some adjustments to the field.
6 runs out of there. Australia is 66 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. doesn't beat the infield. Well played, could be a quick single. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Yadav, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Great shot. 9 runs out of there. Australia are 75 for 1.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Bishnoi into the attack now from the north end. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Nice shot, straight back to the bowler. No run.
These are the sort of shots you just stand back and admire. Gets onto the back foot, rolls the wrist to keep control and finds the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Good shot, a beauty. 𝐓ＨＬ has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. There could be a couple if they hustle. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Didn't time it at all, but manages to get it away to the boundary.
Bishnoi has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. Khan from the south end.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Khan from the south end. Pulled away, but straight to square. Gone! Caught! Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Chance to run 2. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Worked away. That's a nice single. Shot, should be runs here. A nice shot.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
𝐤𝐵𝐵, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Square cut, finds point, no run. 6 runs added in the over. Australia a 90 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Bishnoi from the north end. Singh coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Flicked away past square leg, might be 2 on offer.
Changes in the field to reduce the number of boundaries. The batters are going to have to take risks now to keep scoring them.
No, terrible shot. Square cut, finds point, no run. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Chance to run 2. Chance to run 2. Singh has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Nicely played. Runs 1. Chance to run 2. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Now, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
The end of another tidy over. Good to see the pressure starting to build on the batters. Singh from the north end. Patel, the left armour, is the new bowler from the north end. Doesn't beat the infield. Well played, could be a quick single. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Shot, should be runs here. Too much room, flying the boundary, 4 ball away.
Well, there was a bit of width on offer, and it was full too. Nice shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Square cut, finds point, no run. End of the over, 6 runs coming from it. Australia 114 for 2.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Bishnoi from the south end. Well played, could be a quick single. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Throws it back with absolute disdain, cut away for 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Changes in the field to reduce the number of boundaries. The batters are going to have to take risks now to keep scoring. Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Nicely played. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Over. Australia 126 for 2.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Patel from the north end. Brilliant. That'll take some catching. This could be trouble. Incredible. What a grab. Oh, fantastic catch.
That's the 3rd wicket down, not happy walking off the field, and there's a real feeling of disappointment.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Great shot. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Shot, let it back and punch through the gap in the offside, and that'll be 4.
Well, that was a poor ball. You really can't bowl like that. Got what it deserved. Maxwell is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to a stock delivery and then build from there. He runs here. What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Chance to run 2. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Some adjustments to the field.
There'll be runs here. End of the over. Australia are 144 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Krishna has been going really well here. Comes back on from the north end.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Krishna from the north end. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Cuts that off well in the infield. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Brilliant. That'll take some catching. This could be out. And taking a deep fine lead. Didn't have to do too much. It's held onto a straightforward catch. Caught. And it's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Well played, could be a quick single. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Krishna finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Singh has been going really well here. Comes back on from the south end. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Nicely played. Runs one. There could be a couple if they hustle. Nearly gets the edge. Singh with a great delivery there. Flick of the wrist off the front foot and away goes the ball. Might be four. Fielder out in the deep has some work to do.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Singh ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Great shot through the gap.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Yadav, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Nicely played. Just runs one. Shot, should be runs here. Nearly gets the edge. Krishna with a great delivery there. Drives into the covers. Looks like it's going all the way.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Too full. Punch back down the ground. Could be four.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit. And it was really given the treatment.
boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Good shot. Beauty.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Last over of this innings, no point defending now. Can't get that outside the ring field. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point. Great shot, through the gap.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Top shot that, punched wide of extra cover, and that could be 4. Cut away to cover point. They'll get the single.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Off the middle of the bat. Oh, fantastic catch. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. 𝐵𝐵 taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Nicked it. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it's a famous Avengers. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Lovely switch.
Well, that's textbook perfect. Lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Sharma ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. 𝐓Հ𝖾 6 for 3. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Into the gap and finds boundary. Wonderful shot.
That's a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up a 4.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Beats the bat. Jeez, how does that miss the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Winds up but misses. It's like they went a bit too early on that shot. Nice shot, straight back to the bowler. No, terrible shot. The edge. 𝐓𝐿, great delivery there. On that nicely, good defence. Pulled away nicely past square leg. 7 runs out of there. 𝐓𝐿, 13 for 3. Behrendorff from the north end. Off the middle of the bat. Caught first ball of the year. What a disappointment. Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Sharma gone for not many.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Could be a quick single. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Scampered through for a single. Good running. Nicely played. Everything. 3 runs added in that over. 𝐓𝐿, 16 for 4. Ellis from the south end. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Nicely played. top shot. That could be forward.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a punt.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Finds the middle. Won't find the boundary.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Boundaries are flowing. We need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Goes over the top with that shot. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. A direct hit and this could be gone. Ellis has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. It's been a great bowling display so far. It'll be very well deserved to pick up a 5th wicket today.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Oh, superb timing. There'll be runs here. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Super shot. Chance. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. That's the over. 𝐓ՀЛ 𝐓Lᥣυtuυ for 4. Ellis from the south end. Terrible shot. Finds the middle, won't find the boundary. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Everything. That's right out in the middle of the bat. completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. Abbott, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Singh backs away but finds the fielder just behind him. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
That's great timing. Lovely front shots. Let's race to the back.
Wade, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. No, terrible shot. Nice shot, runs possible. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be forward. That's the over. 𝐓ՀЛ 𝐓𝐿 𝐓𝐹. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Oh, superb timing.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Wade, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Absolutely middle that.
And that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
Wade, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Finds the fielder with that shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. 11 runs added there. 𝐓HЛ 65 for 4.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Great shot. At least one on offer. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Misses everything. Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the one on offer. Beats the bat. Jeez, how's that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Well played, could be a quick single. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. 9 runs out of there. 𝐓ＨL 74 for 4. Senga, the spinner, coming into the attack. On that nicely, good defence. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. 2 straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Shot there.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take the hit.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end. Oh, whack! Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, superb time.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Not too much room and got what it deserved.
Well, that just shows how difficult life can be as a bowler. Lifts the ball off a good length. A fabulous bit of timing for 6.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Good shot, a beauty.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Nice shot.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Sangha from the south end. Hit that hard and fast.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that stayed hit. Fantastic.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out. He absolutely smoked off the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that stayed hit. Fantastic.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. 2 straight. It's just been helped on its way through. Maximum shot there.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Wade, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but it's dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
Well, the captain's made every effort to try and curb this onslaught, but the batters have had answers for every question so far.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. No. Terrible shot.
Lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Singh, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Off the middle of the bat. Out. Caught. Oh, fantastic catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Singh ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Got too much room and got what it deserved.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
13 runs added there. 𝐓ＨΛ 160 for 6.
Well, these middle overs have just been a constant bombardment of boundaries. The fielding captains tried everything, but nothing's worked.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
All about the bat speed, that one. Got under the short ball. The boundary's too short for this batter.
Wade, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Hit that hard and fast.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Patel picks that up beautifully over the top, and away it goes for a maximum.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Well, these middle overs have just been a constant bombardment of boundaries. The fielding captains tried everything, but nothing's worked.
Great shot. At least one on offer. 2-4 should get what it deserved.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery. From the moment the openers walked onto the ground, you felt they knew it was their day. A huge win and fully deserved.
Well, there's only one team really in it today. An exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all.